Yes, now we will revise the chapter 5 of class 10 arithmetic progression. Now arithmetic progression, this is very important and the basic concept you will be studying in this class, and after that this chapter is again in 11th class. In 11th class we have this chapter in sequence and series. The chapter name is sequence and series, and in sequence and series, we study about the arithmetic progression, geometric progression, harmonic progression, and all this type of things are there. Now, here we have introduction of arithmetic progression. What is arithmetic progression? When the numbers, you have seen the different type of numbers, you have come to know about the different types of numbers: natural number, even number, odd numbers, prime numbers, multiples, factors, integers, rational numbers, all this type of numbers you know. But when the numbers are written in some pattern, the pattern may be any, but for arithmetic progression we have the common difference seen in the pattern of the number. When we write arithmetic progression, we find that the successor number, the difference between the numbers, each numbers, you will be having a constant. The same number will be there. If I am taking an example of 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, what you are seeing that the difference is same. 5, 10, 15, 25. If I take 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, again difference is same. If I take 1, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, you will find the difference is same. So in arithmetic progression, the common difference is same. But when we revise this arithmetic progression, that is, what are the terms that is needed to do the question? You will find in the exam, the first term of this is this, common difference is this, geometric, find the last term, or AP is given to you, find the sum of, so there are some terms, and if you know the terms, until now, what I have experienced, if you are studying, if you know the terms, before the arithmetic progression, you must know what are the representations of the numbers. Why, by what the first term is represented, common difference is represented, last term is represented, then you will find that your work will be easy. So, if I say first term, first term of AB is A. I am writing by small a. Generally, we have arithmetic progression as first term and represented by first term of AB is represented by common difference, common difference, common difference in AB, that is B. When we talk about common difference, the common difference is calculated. How the common difference is calculated? So you will say common difference is what? Second term minus first term, or D, that is third term minus second term. Common difference, that is successor minus predecessor. Second term minus first term, or third term minus second term. That is fourth term minus third term. You can take fifth term minus fourth term you can take. So only two things you remember how the common difference can be calculated. After this, we have last term of AP. That is L. Last term of AP is L. And general term, or you will say that nth term of AP. That is AN. Nth term of AP and AN can be calculated as A plus N minus 1 into B. This is the formula of N term of AP. Nth term of AP, AN. Last term of AP, L. So, after this we have, that is, general term we say, general term, you will say nth term. So if I say formula for last term, then you will say last term is L, and L is equal to N. L equal to AN is the formula for last term. Last term formula is this. If I say example here, I can take an example here. Fifth term of AP, that is 8 term. Eighth term of AP, A8. 10th term of AP, A10. So, fifth term of AP, eighth term of AP, 10th term of AP, all these are the writing part is that you remember. If I ask you fifth term of AP, so you will write fifth term of AP, A5. And A5 will be equal to what? A5 equal to A plus, don't write 5 minus 1, directly you will write 4D. A5, I say A5, how will you get this? A5 is what? A plus 4D. If I say A8, then what you will say? A plus 70, A10, A plus 9D. A plus 9D. Fifth term of AP, A5, eighth term of AP, A8, 10th term of AP, A10. A10 equal to A plus 9D. So, this can be another form also. That is nth term, mth term, you can say the mth term of AB. That is AM. AM is what? A plus M minus 1 into B. AM equal to A plus M minus 1 into B. So all these things, fifth term of AP, common difference of AP, B, second term minus first term, third term minus second term, and all these things you will be able to understand. So first of all, you must know what the terms, how the terms are represented. Once the term is represented, you will be able to. Now move to the next part. Now we have how to form an AP. So AP we have AP is formed AP is formed by that is A plus B, A plus 2D, and so on. Two types of AP. First, two types of AP. First, finite AP. Finite AP. Terms are countable. Terms are countable. Terms are countable. Second, infinite AP. Terms are not countable. Terms are not countable. Terms are not countable. Finite AP. You can say A plus B, A plus 2B, A plus 3D, and last and then. But infinite AP, when we talk about infinite AP, A plus B, A plus 2D, finite AP and infinite AP. So we have two types of AP, finite AP and infinite AP. Now when we talk about finite AP and infinite AP, after that we have, if question is like that, two APs, then representation of both APs will be from, that is in different way. Two APs, then what you will write? Let first AP be A plus D, A plus 2D. Let second AP be A plus D, A plus 2D, where A is first term of AP. First term of first AP. You will say first AP. Capital small d, you will say this common difference. Common difference D. D is common difference or first AP. Common difference is capital A is first term of second AP. Capital D is common difference of second AP. That is, after that we have sum of n terms and all.